Financial milestones are easy to overlook because no matter how successful you are, you will always feel that you might be doing better. I'll wait till I'm debt-free or a millionaire to celebrate my accomplishments. Setting a high standard for yourself has advantages, but the reality is that achieving financial success is more difficult. The product of many minor accomplishments over time, you must take note of these and enjoy the tiny victories along the road. This allows you to keep track of your progress. Take a look at these financial milestones so you can identify them and be proud of yourself when you reach them. You may have already attained these financial goals, milestones, without even realizing it. Welcome to Cashflow Canvas, where we teach lessons about investment and money-saving techniques. If you want to make your financial future better, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. It is a tremendous accomplishment to cover an emergency. Having cash saved up isn't the most exciting accomplishment, but it's critical because it's not a matter of if an emergency expense will arise, but when. Having money saved up means you can handle these issues when they arise without causing a catastrophic domino effect. One of the most common mistakes people make is not having a substantial emergency fund. Anyone who wants to make significant financial progress must address this. Reaching the milestone of 3 to 6 months of spending in cash and a savings account is a wonderful milestone, even if it does not appear to be collecting passive income from investments. Signifies a fresh door with limitless possibilities has opened for you. Your money is now working for you, which means you're creating revenue in ways other than just working. In theory, you're now earning money while you sleep. It doesn't have to be a lot at first, and it usually starts out comically small, but if you understand how to do it, it can quickly add up. Investing and compound interest work. To give you an understanding of the strength of compound interest, consider how strong a modest amount of interest can be. A penny that doubles every day for 30 days increases to an amazing $5.4 million. Once you see your money working for you and growing on its own, you'll be hooked. To be happy with the process, you'll want to keep adding to it so it grows even faster by buying a home. The main advantage of becoming a homeowner is that your housing expenditures are now relatively fixed. Assuming that the overall cost of owning a property is comparable to the cost of renting, this is an advantage. Amazing milestone homeownership certainly has its drawbacks and can be costly, so it's not for everyone. But when you're no longer a renter, you no longer have to worry about rent increases year after year. The cost of homeownership will rise each year, but the price you pay for the home will not. Isn't going to change. Divide house ownership costs into two broad groups. One half is your mortgage payment, which will never alter if you have a fixed-rate mortgage. The other half is made up of variable expenses such as taxes, insurance, utilities, maintenance, and so on. In short, homeownership is a half-fixed expense that we haven't even considered. The frosting on the cake is that your mortgage balance is lowered each month, and the home's value is expected to rise. Purchasing a car with cash. Paying cash for a great car is a major accomplishment in more ways than one. The allure of buying a new car or financing one beyond what you can afford is more than can be said for most cars. Second, you now own the car outright, so you have no monthly car payment, freeing up your budget. You'll still need to save for its eventual replacement, but it'll be much less expensive than the alternative because you won't be wasting thousands of dollars. Interest and depreciation. When you've considered that most buyers are up to their eyeballs in car payments and that owning a new car can be linked to lower maintenance costs, the added cost of financing, depreciation, taxes, and insurance usually adds up to much more than one would expect. Invest in the upkeep of a dependable old automobile and having an excellent credit rating. Increasing your credit score and achieving a respectable figure is a significant accomplishment that is relatively simple and affordable to achieve. You may be wondering why you should worry about your credit because it just means you will be able to borrow more money. What it really does for you is give you more opportunities. Suddenly, you're a better borrower in the bank's eyes, and you have access to lower-cost debt, which means you have more opportunities to use so-called good debt that will help you become wealthy. It's not a requirement for financial well-being, but it's another tool in the shed you now have. You'll have a better chance of buying a home if you haven't already, and your payment and interest rates will be more affordable. You'll have an easier time financing investment property if that's something you're thinking about. You might choose to borrow money for things you'd otherwise pay cash for and invest the lump sum instead. While this may seem like common sense to spend less than you earn, the reality is that many people can't seem to keep their level of spending below what they're earning. It sounds ridiculous, but they succumb to easy credit, instant approval, gratification, and buying things they don't even need. And before they know it, they're in a bind. Being able to limit your expenses to less than you bring in more often than not means you can resist the urge to buy every shiny object in front of your eyes. This alone is excellent because you have control of the situations and aren't caught off guard, easily persuaded. It also means you can find ways to save money and cut out the waste in your budget, which is easier said than done. This is a simple milestone, but it means your future is looking bright. Diversifying income, even if most of your income comes from your main job or 9 to 5, like most people, you're likely to be more satisfied when you earn your first dollar from a diversified income stream. Starting a side hustle and earning money, even if it's just a little bit, is a huge milestone because it not only means you're spreading your eggs instead of relying solely on your boss to sign your paycheck, but it also means you're exploring other options. Money-making opportunities. Even if these small side businesses do not make a lot of money, their potential is usually much higher than your 9 to 5 job. Depending on your side business, it may have the ability to scale, which means the earnings potential is basically unlimited. Compare that to your main job, and you'll understand how beginning to make money can be difficult. Diversifying your income is a huge milestone in achieving a $10,000 net worth. There is no doubt that celebrating a $1 million net worth is more exciting than achieving a $10,000 net worth, but that will take a little while for most people. In most cases, it will take decades regardless of achieving a $10,000 net worth. $1,000 is a significant milestone because it demonstrates that you are devoting effort to your finances. You are not going to be worth $10,000 or more by chance, so this is a significant accomplishment worth noting. Those who borrow money for things with no collateral can easily find themselves far in the red when it comes to their net worth. Credit card debt is worth student loans, personal loans, and medical debt. They have no underlying value, so they are a direct knock on your net worth. Reaching $10,000 signifies that you're starting to round the corner, and things should accelerate from here. Small accomplishments are easy to overlook because they don't necessarily appear to be significant at the time. You can't wait until you're a multimillionaire to enjoy your accomplishments. Achieving major goals is merely a succession of little milestones and accomplishments. Furthermore, if you don't make it a habit to track them beforehand, you'll find yourself changing the goalpost to the point where you'll never reach them. Multimillionaire. You probably won't consider it a big deal any longer, and you won't want to rejoice until you have, say, $5 million. Keep track of these milestones so you know when you reach them. If you neglect financial milestones totally, you will appear to make no real financial progress, which might be problematic in the future. As we conclude, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you found value in this video and learned something new, and I look forward to seeing you in our future videos. I would deeply value it if you could like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support will help us to create more valuable content, and we can work together to secure your financial future. What are the key takeaways from this video that you can share in the comment section?